They're back! After their longest hiatus since their inception in 2007, LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs are returning to shelves in 2022. But it's gonna be different this time. Unfortunately, it looks like the Battle Pack, not Battle Packs, singular, will be $20. This is, of course, a price hike from the previous $15 and from the very early on $10, which saw a jump to 11, then to 12, then to 13, and ultimately to 15 in, I believe, 2016. Let's just say inflation doesn't quite match up with this latest price hike for Battle Packs to $20. You can comment your thoughts on that down below, but let's talk about what the rumored Battle Pack for 2022 is. Yes, it's our first officially rumored set for 2022, a Snowtroopers Battle Pack, straight from the Battle of Hoth. This should, of course, go very well with the rumored UCS AT-AT, and in my opinion, even better with the playset AT-AT from summer of 2020, assuming that one continues being sold into 2022. Now, this set is said to include 105 pieces, which again, price per piece to me is not the end-all be-all, but at $20 for a Battle Pack, and we know what we get with a Battle Pack, it's just not seeming like it might be worth it. We're supposed to get 3 Snowtroopers, which I would assume would retain the redesign. When it really comes down to it, the question with the Snowtroopers is whether or not we will get the waist cape with them or not. I think I would prefer that we do get the actual physical waist cape piece, or will LEGO do what they've been doing very lately with just hastily printing it onto the front of the legs, and that's kind of all you get to represent the waist cape. So I think what will happen is LEGO will just hastily print it on and we'll get the crappier version, but ideally, for $20, we will get the actual physical waist cape. The third, or rather fourth figure in the set is supposed to be a Scout Trooper from Hoth. Honestly, I don't think I even knew there were Scout Troopers on Hoth, but apparently it's a real thing, and it's a better figure than like an Imperial Officer or an AT-AT driver. I'm all for it. I love the redesigned Scout Trooper. It's one of my favorite figures, so getting in a Battle Pack is awesome here for army building. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look, obviously. It could end up being similar to the Endor design, or it could be a completely new style for Hoth. That being said, it's going to be great because it's got the dual molded helmet. I just love that Scout Trooper a lot, so I'm like completely all in on the Scout Trooper. So it looks like a decent figure selection for any Battle Pack. I mean, it's definitely one of the better figure selections. It doesn't have an Imperial Officer. We don't have this weird character like an AT-AT driver, which really isn't a massable figure like we had in the older Snowtrooper Battle Pack. As much as I liked it in this, it just works. This one works, I think, better than the original. Along with those characters, though, it is said that these Battle Packs will no longer include stud shooters for the characters' weapons. It'll just have the normal weapons like the good old days. So that's a great change to see coming back. Just the normal weapons are definitely better than stud shooters. You also know you don't have the stud inflated piece count, so that's really nice as well. Getting those regular blasters just better in general. It's a good change. Now, as far as the builds in this set, we're supposed to get an E-Web blaster or E-Web cannon, and this is going to obviously look like probably some of the previous versions. I'm not sure if it'll have a stud shooter on it or not. Obviously, not having stud shooters for the minifigure hands doesn't completely take them away from the builds, but that being said, it should be the E-Web cannon blaster thing that we've had before, something in that vein. There's also going to be a Hoth speeder bike, hopefully more on par with the 2010 version and not so much the recent advent calendar or the Juniors Hoth speeder bikes that we've gotten. Those have just been pretty atrocious in my opinion. I mean, obviously they're made for very young builders or very cheap sets. This is something different, so hopefully it's a better build, and I certainly expect it to be. And then there's also supposed to be a snow wall included in the set for what that's worth. I'm not exactly sure what that would look like, how big that would be. I would assume it would be something similar in size to what we saw with the Mandalorian Battle Pack that kind of has a rocky debris wall, and then you have the cannon kind of built into it or whatever. So there's something like that certainly on the table. And then the final thing to know about the Battle Pack here is that they're apparently minifigure stands, and I'm not sure what this means. This could certainly mean stands like we saw with the minifigure promos from a few years back with like a back card and everything, but that would be a lot of pieces for this build, and I just don't see that many pieces going into a stand. The other option is stands like the 20th anniversary stands, maybe. Or the third option, in my mind, the only 3 options here, the third option would be like action stands to allow the figures to be like doing things, kind of like maybe like we saw with like the DC superheroes. Like you get the CMF style stand, and then you maybe have like a little piece that can make them be jumping through the sky or something, like it's just a CMF style stand, just like the singular piece. So I'm not sure which it will be. I would assume the lowest piece count would win out there, so probably something in the CMF stand vein. Very interesting, though, that they're putting stands in a battle pack, but I guess that would be nice for setting up your army. I just don't see the practical use for it. Here's the other thing with the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. The Snowtrooper Battle Pack is a good thing to have. It's not bad at all. It's got good figures. There's not too much bad here other than the $5 price increase. It does particularly suck because with the previous two upcharged battle packs, we did get something extra. Like the 20th anniversary battle pack from 2019 was $20, but we got an extra Han Solo minifigure and stand with that. So it made sense. And then, of course, the first battle pack was $30, but we got 2 ginormous builds and 2 extra battle droids. Battle droids might be a dime a dozen, but it's something. This set doesn't seem to offer much for the extra $5 LEGO wants you to pay for it. So it remains to be seen why it's $20 exactly. But on top of that, there's no, like, opposing battle pack. We don't have a Hoth Rebel Trooper battle pack. I really think you need the opposing battle pack for battle packs. It just kind of completes them in a way to be able to get armies of both troopers, and maybe it comes in the summer wave. I don't know. But, you know, right now, it's just a singular battle pack on its own, and as good as that can be, I suppose, I think it's just preferable to have both. Like, it's just the way they've historically done it. And on the flip side of that, we really, as a community, have been asking for so long, and it's very obvious the demand for, like, a multi-color clone battle pack. The community clearly needs and wants a battle pack in the style of the 2007 clone battle pack, and LEGO has continued to fail to deliver on that front. I thought 2022 was a good opportunity to come back with battle pack to the bang. You put out the Snowtrooper Battle Pack, but alongside it, hey, a Clone Trooper Battle Pack would be great. That's not to say it couldn't happen, or something similar to it couldn't happen, because there is a rumor going around that there could be minifigure packs, much like the Harry Potter figure pack, or the Marvel figure packs, and stuff like that. Like, that could happen, certainly. Probably later in the year to come in a $15 figure pack instead of a $20 battle pack. You'd get less of a build, but 3 or 4 figures for $15, so fair enough. But to me, I mean, this set makes sense. I just feel like LEGO really needs to put out a clone battle pack for cheap and make these clones affordable when they're sitting on their throne of affordability about Phase 2 Commander Cody. I mean, the reality is these clone troopers are $40 and $50 a piece, brand new if you're living in America. You go on Bricklink and those are the price for clone troopers. I'm not kidding. They are stupidly expensive. And then you go look at the snow troopers on the other side of it, and they're like literally $5 brand new. And on top of that, the redesigned regular white clone trooper has only ever been in 2 sets, like in 2014 or 2015. And that was kind of it. And then we've had snowtroopers in like 4 sets in the last 2 years, and like I get it, a Snowtrooper Battle Pack is good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying LEGO doesn't seem to understand what the community clearly wants if you look at the pricing of some of these things. So it is what it is. I like this. Both of these together would have been awesome for 2022, but apparently we can only get one thing at a time. So it's weird. I hope they remake this battle pack, because clearly they're open to remaking this, and they've done other battle pack remakes before. This battle packs need to be remade. I mean, there is a clear desire for a lot of these troopers in mass, and LEGO is completely missing the market. Battle packs are back for 2022. We'll see if they continue at the $20 price point. It's just hard to tell what the status quo going forward is, especially with the possibility of minifigure packs on the horizon that could completely change the landscape for what they do. I mean, the clone troopers could certainly come in minifigure packs, and that could completely solve all of this and get rid of all of my criticisms of their choice of sets right there. But right now, the fact of the matter is, all we know for a fact is there are snowtroopers coming in a battle pack next year, and you can currently buy them for $5 on Bricklink. So why are they in a battle pack when these white clones are going for like $20 or $25 a piece brand new, and they are not in a battle pack? So, like, what gives? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm very excited for what else is coming for 2022, potentially. I think it's a really good time to do a lot of different things. It's always a good time for variety. We just got our X-Wing TIE Fighter Imperial shuttle out of the way. We don't have to worry about them making more of those. Maybe a Luke's Land Speeder, who's to say. But that being said, again, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for all the latest LEGO Star Wars 2022 and beyond news. Peace out.